Imagine someone spending every penny they saved on a 30 years old Japanese car. Not a Ferrari, not a Lamborghini, just a Nissan Skyline or Toyota Supra. Friends call them crazy. Family questions their judgment. Yet, in their mind, it's the most rational choice possible. What's really happening in their brain when they make this choice? The obsession with JDM cars exposes a fascinating side of human psychology. It's more than liking fast cars, it's about identity and meaning. These cars become a lens for how people define themselves. Understanding this passion helps us understand the nature of obsession itself. Let's begin with a concept called identity economics. Humans don't just buy items to fulfill basic needs. We buy things that narrate a story about who we are. Choosing a JDM car over a mainstream sports car sends a clear message. It signals they value rarity, care about engineering, not brand prestige. They belong to a subculture that holds knowledge the average person lacks. It's like being in on a secret that makes you feel unique. Compare that to buying a Porsche or Corvette. Those choices are obvious. They shout, "Look at me. I have wealth." A modified Mazda RX-T with a rotary engine communicates something quieter but deeper. It says, "I understand what true car enthusiasts value." This taps into a psychological idea called distinction seeking. People deliberately pick less mainstream options to stand apart from the crowd. JDM fans have mastered this approach. Here's where it becomes truly fascinating. Most obsessive enthusiasts grew up in the 1990s or early 2000s. They played Gran Turismo or Need for Speed Underground extensively. They watched The Fast and the Furious during formative years. These weren't mere games or movies. They were blueprint experiences shaping their world. They defined what was cool, valuable, and worth pursuing. Psychologists call this imprinting, occurring during key developmental stages. During adolescence, our core identity is forming, and early experiences stick. The brain files these moments as templates for what success and coolness look like. Years later, an adult may spend enormous sums on a car they admired at 12. It's not truly about the car. It's about rekindling childhood wonder. That nostalgic feeling drives a deep psychological pull. Another layer comes from the allure of the forbidden. In the US, the 25 years import rule made these cars illegal for decades. In other countries, they were rare and costly to import. Psychology consistently shows restrictions increase desire. Scarcity boosts perceived value. Something hard to get becomes more precious. JDM cars weren't just cool, they were almost mythical in their unattainability. Fans spent hours watching videos, reading articles, and daydreaming about ownership. This waiting and longing intensified their passion. The chase became part of the enjoyment itself. Social belonging adds yet another dimension to this obsession. Owning a JDM car gives access to a whole community, not just a vehicle. Car meets, online forums, Instagram groups, track days, they all create belonging. Suddenly, they are surrounded by people who speak their language, people who understand their passion and validate their choices. Humans are tribal. We crave connection to something larger than ourselves. JDM culture is especially compelling because it has its own language and values. Knowing the difference between an RB Arceloop and a RJZ engine is more than technical. It becomes cultural currency, proof that you truly belong. Anthropologists study such subcultural markers, and JDM culture is highly developed. Levels of modification, authenticity of parts, and chassis history create status layers. This status recognition strengthens identity within the community. There's also the IKEA effect in psychology. Effort increases value. JDM car ownership is active. Maintenance, modification, sourcing parts, rebuilding engines. Owners become part mechanic, part detective, part curator. This investment makes the car feel like an extension of themselves. The car stops being mere property. It becomes almost like a child they nurture. Modification. Modification culture intensifies this connection. A stock JDM car is nice, but a properly built one makes a statement. Every part selected, every upgrade, every aesthetic choice reflects the owner's taste. It's creative expression manifested through machinery. Compliments on the build aren't just about the car, they praise judgment and dedication. This activates the brain's reward centers strongly. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter, plays a central role in this process. It's not the pleasure chemical, it's the anticipation chemical. Dopamine fires during pursuit when we chase goals or work toward achievement. JDM car culture constantly triggers dopamine. There's always a new part to buy, another modification to plan, another car to dream about, another lap time to beat. The pursuit never stops, so dopamine rewards keep coming. Status seeking also motivates enthusiasts, though it's not always openly admitted. Within mainstream society, these cars may seem odd or impractical, but in the enthusiast community, they carry serious status. Arriving at a car meet in a pristine Nissan Skyline GTR earns instant respect. It signals knowledge, dedication, and often financial commitment. Humans naturally evaluate their standing relative to others. JDM culture creates a unique status system separate from luxury or mainstream markers. Contrarianism plays a role too. Many enthusiasts pride themselves on breaking norms, while others chase raw horsepower and, linged elixirs times, they value balance and engineering. This knowledge gives them a sense of intellectual superiority. Research shows people with niche tastes often form stronger attachments to their interests. The technical complexity of JDM cars adds another layer of fascination. Engines and drivetrains showcase innovative solutions for performance and handling. Skyline's all-wheel drive system, RX Cheese sequential turbos, and advanced VVT systems amaze enthusiasts. Learning how these systems function provides real intellectual stimulation. It's puzzle-solving, mastery, and humans are wired to enjoy mastering challenges. JDM car obsession offers clear, tangible goals in a chaotic world. Save money, find the right car, import it, and modify it. Take it to the track and beat your personal best. These objectives provide measurable success markers, unlike many modern life goals. The clarity of automotive achievements gives psychological comfort and direction. Aesthetic appeal matters too. Ninty's JDM cars have a design language that resonates. Sharp lines, perfect proportions, and details trigger the brain's reward centers. When something looks right, we instinctively want to possess and cherish it. Above all, JDM culture fulfills the human need for meaning. Some find purpose in religion, others in career or family. For enthusiasts, the car becomes a central organizing principle in life. Weekends revolve around car meets, vacations include Japan's iconic automotive spots. Friendships are built around shared passion and mutual understanding. The car acts as the axis for a meaningful, purpose-driven life. Outsiders see Wooders Ling spent on an old car as crazy, but its identity, nostalgia, mastery, community, and meaning combined